Yagami-san, back already?
That was quick. I figured you'd be out in the town until evening.
Well, the day's not over yet. I need you to look into Reiko Kusamoto again. She might be the one behind RK.
Really?
Yeah. Can you pull up the picture of her you showed me last time?
Okay. Take a look at this, Yagami-shi. Reiko Kusamoto became vice minister just recently. It hasn't even been a full year yet.
Looks like she's still got a good rep.
Yeah, there's almost no criticism of her out there.
The Ministry Revolution, bucking the bureaucracy. Golden parachutes don't fly with Kusamoto. Go her. Vice Minister is pretty high up there, yeah?
Big time. If she really did take Kawana up on his offer, silencing him would be the quickest way to save her skin. And in that case, she'd need some kind of connection to RK.
Some kind of connection? A bit vague, no?
Fair enough, but RK already took an innocent life while hunting Kawana down.
Right. And after killing Sawa-sensei, they tried to kill me, too. Still, no matter how dangerous the gang, murder is a risky proposition. Then again, if someone's pulling the strings, they have a lot less to worry about. Especially if that someone has vice minister status.
Well, the internet's not gonna give us much else. How about we do our usual thing? Go straight to the source.
Maybe we should.
Would it really be that easy to get a meeting with someone like her?
Mitsuru Kusamoto's still in a coma, right?
Yes?
If he's in a hospital, we can catch her by surprise there.
I get ya. That might work.
Huh. What's this now?
What's what now?
Breaking news from the net. It says manhunt for Sawa-sensei's murderer.
And?
It's hitting the network news too. The person they're after is...
Wanted for the murder of private school teacher Yoko Sawa in her own apartment, Kanagawa PD is conducting a search for the suspect, self-proclaimed handyman Yu Kitakata.
Why are they looking for Kawana?
Shouldn't they be after Soma?
Sawa-san's former teacher before and after the incident. It's also surfaced that he's been using a false identity for over a decade. The police are hopeful that their search will turn up some sort of connection to Sawa-san.
Why are the police going after Kawana and not Soma? What the hell? Yeah, she's got to be involved then and manipulated the media with that.
If Kawana-san was caught on camera, then surely some RK thugs were as well?
Yeah, I think so. On that note, I should have been in the footage too. The police only seem to want Kawana, but why? Guess we'll have to ask them ourselves.
Ask who?
Detective Watanabe from Kanagawa PD. He was the guy in charge of Mikoshiba's murder.
Been a while, hotshot.
Yeah, I guess it has. Hey, I'm curious. Do you have any evidence that Kawana killed Sawa-sensei?
I take it you saw the news. Kawana was caught on camera near the crime scene, plus he knew the victim. And if that's not enough, he was using a fake name. How's that for evidence?
But I saw Soma holding an ice pick up to Sawa-sensei. Plus, there were RK footprints all over the scene. So why is Kawana the only suspect?
Because the big boys with big balls at HQ said so. Barking at me won't get you anywhere.
So this is all just pressure from upstairs? What is going on here?
Why are you so bent out of shape? Kawana's a legitimate suspect, and all we're doing is following procedure. So stick your private investigator schnoz somewhere else.
You know, you sound pretty bent out of shape yourself. Where are you right now?
Uh-huh.
I was thinking maybe we could meet up. How's a free pass to bitch about your work sound? Abe-san?
On the phone, in person, there's nothing I can tell you.
He hung up.
Yagami-shi, I managed to focus in on the background noise from your phone call. Despite all the interference, I have a good idea of Nabe-san's location.
What? Seriously?
He's on the main drag in Chinatown. If you go now, I'm sure you'll find him.
But is he even gonna listen to you?
It won't matter if I miss him because we sat here wondering.
Yagami Detective Agency, quick on its feet indeed.
Can't compete with that.
Nabe-san should be on the main street in Chinatown. I need to catch him and find out what's going on. Yeah, we definitely do. He's gotta have something he can tell us. Chinatown strip, so... That's in the northeast? Yep. Main strip over there.
Why is this always happening?
I'll just take these guys down. Never hurts getting a little bit extra experience here and there. Some extra SP, I guess I should say. Oh, didn't even try to hit the lady.
And stay down.
Alright, back to heading towards Chinatown. Yeah, the story's getting pretty interesting, actually. With how the case is evolving and all. The further you go, the more it splinters out as to who truly is the one who runs everything. Whose true plan it is. You got one bent on revenge and others with their own motives. Uh-oh. Guy's got a wood sword. I think it's wooden. Oh, nice. I got lucky dodging that. What? Nice little jump over.
Really, guys?
Nice. Oh, I've actually got quite a bit of iron plates then. I think those are like 1,000 each. Yeah, I think iron's the... Well, paper's 100 and... I think iron's the lowest grand. I think it's gold and platinum after. Alright, time to find him. Wherever he is on the stretch. Is that? No.
Yagami, why are you here?
Oh, hey, Nabe-san. And you were...
It's Sakurai.
Oh, right.
I take it you didn't just happen to be in the neighborhood.
Let's just say some friends of mine have a real keen sense of smell. Something stinks about the cops here.
Excuse me, pal?
The Sawa case. Why aren't you going after RK? Or are you and you're just keeping me in the dark?
This isn't the place to talk about that. What the... Hey!
I get the feeling something's keeping you guys from doing your jobs. And I don't have to listen to you.
You want to say that again?
Sakurai, I gotta hit the can. Head back to the station.
Huh?
Need to take a piss, Yagami? You're looking hydrated.
Yeah, good call.
Then let's.
Damn. What's he up to?
I wonder if Sakurai's in on it then.
Nice spot you brought me to. Very romantic.
Well, we're about to have a shitty conversation. Might as well do it with a pleasant view.
Do the cops really believe Kawana is responsible for Sawa-sensei's death?
We wouldn't be looking for him if we weren't serious. We even have a warrant.
To arrest Kawana?
His real name's Yu Kitakata. He's been using a fake. And he services right at the murder scene of his former student. In my eyes, he was suspicious enough.
What about Soma from RK? He should have been spotted on the nearby cameras too, like when he entered her apartment.
He wasn't.
How is that possible?
Let me rephrase. There's no footage that had RK anywhere near it.
What's that supposed to mean?
From the moment Mikoshiba's murder went down, the higher-ups have been busy playing politics. I had a handle on things when they were just competing with Tokyo PD over who got to grill Ihara. But after that murder footage came out, it really stirred shit up. Sawa-sensei's case has me scratching my head too. Someone at the top is trying to keep details under wraps. And they think it'll work even in this day and age.
You're saying the whole force is in on a cover-up?
It started with the footage surrounding Sawa's apartment. Someone on the inside erased it. Any footage that had the RK guys tagged in it is totally wiped.
Erase the footage? Are you serious?
Yeah. You heard me. Kawana leaving her place is all that's left. Even the parts where you show up are long gone. Before and after, the only person that the cameras pin the crime on is Kawana himself.
Who would go so far to erase the footage? Who would do something like that?
It's time to let it go, Yagami. Mikoshiba's case and Sawa-sensei's case, they're closing the book. And to tie up the loose ends, and this is the shitty part, Kawana has to die in an accident.
What?
As soon as they track him down, they'll put him into custody and then blame it on negligence. They'll say he resisted arrest and died in the struggle, I guess. Someone clearly wants Kawana gone, and they have the power to do it.
Come on. Who could have that power?
Kawana is clearly a target of someone higher up. Even if he sees it coming, he won't be able to stop it. As far as I'm concerned, the case is closed. You wouldn't understand until you've been on the force. When the team you're playing for is rotten to the core, all you can do is look the other way. As for me, I'll stick to the cut and dry cases for a while. That's what'll keep me an honest cop.
That's bullshit! You'll shut the lid on the trash, ignore the smell of the rot coming from inside and go on pretending it's justice? And then you call that being an honest cop?
Asshole. Did you forget that you were talking to a detective?
You never did answer the question, Nabe-san. Who had the authority to erase the security cameras? Who wants Kawana dead so bad that they do it inside?
Even if I told you, what the fuck could you do about it, detective? Smartass! Leave it alone, Yagami. It's for your own good.
Is that your call? Well, I think I'll be the judge of that.
You little piece of shit! I've had enough!
Oh, jeez.
Dead son of a bitch!
So now we're fighting Nabe. Detective Watanabe. Damn. Ooh. Got a little bit of immunity there. Uh-oh. Should probably start grabbing stuff. If I can. Is there anything I can grab and use? Shoot. Man. Oh, shoot. Nothing I can grab. So EX is pretty much useless for me. Unless I can throw him on the ground. Uh-oh. Let's throw down some food, then.
Here we go.
Let's swap the tiger a bit, then.
I think it's time you cooled off. Have a
Oh god, no.
That was close.
Give up already.
Uh-oh. Nice. Dang, he was on the ground long enough.
Bastard!
least I could still use some combos from the previous Judgment that I'm familiar with. No, 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 no. Heal up a bit again.
Why'd you have to put in?
Damn. Alright, gonna want to swap the snake now. I want to mark this location. Why would I do that? Alright. That should be enough to last. Oh, crud. After I just healed up, too. Yes! Nice stumble there.
They broke the lock and forced their way into Sawa-sensei's place. That's when Soma came in. I'm sure she was terrified. They were pointing an ice pick at her. When I found her, her eyes were still open. And I could see the tears. Yet the police are going after Kawana instead of Soma. And the cops that were there know he isn't a suspect, but say their hands are tied. So it'll be my voice you hear instead of hers. And when they come to silence me, I'll know who the puppet masters are.
I hear you. And you're probably right.
And if you have any idea who might be pulling the strings, I need you to tell me before it's too late. Is there anyone on the force who would want Kawana dead?
The moment we opened Sawa-sensei's case, the Kanagawa brass had a suspect file ready to go. They didn't point to your guy Soma. They named you Kitakata, alias Kawana the handyman. Hilarious, isn't it? You were the first to the scene, which means the bigwigs pulled a suspect file before it even happened.
Where'd the info about Kitakata come from?
Not sure, but the National Police Agency said it came from public security.
Public security?
The public security branch of the police is practically Japan's spy ring, keeps an eye on foreign agents, gangs, and political groups. They don't hunt criminals so much as gather intel and analyze it to maintain the peace.
Why is public security involved in Sawa-sensei's case?
Seems they were interested in RK's criminal network in Kamurocho. You know how after the Tojo clan disbanded, the criminals started going underground? Well, public security would rather let RK roam free than bust them. Monitoring them quietly gives them intel on criminal movements. And even if you catch these guys, new ones will just take their place.
Wait, so they want RK on the streets? Is that why they're brushing Sawa-sensei's case under the rug?
If RK goes down in one fell swoop over a murder case, they have to find a new source of intel. Purely speaking, from public security's point of view, that is.
Unbelievable.
Not that they'd ever say that out in, well, public. If you believe public security, there's no way RK killed Sawa-sensei.
What the hell? Do they even have a reason?
Not that I'm aware of. On top of that, I asked Tokyo PD about Soma, but he doesn't have a record. No priors, no census registry, not even a damn profile pic.
Then, what does that mean?
The man known as Kazuki Soma doesn't exist, basically. Maybe that's how it's always been, or maybe it's a cover-up. They had plenty of files on Kawana to send our way instead. They're the ones who made him the prime suspect in Sawa-sensei's case, too.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Kawana's a scapegoat for RK. Public security wants to shut the curtains on Sawa-sensei's case with him. As far as they're concerned, with Kawana silenced, it'll all balance out.
So that's what you meant by Kawana having an accident.
Right. Better to flush your shit than keep a lid on it.
I Can't imagine it's easy for public security to pin the blame on Kuwana for Sawe-sensei's murder. Then again, dead men don't talk. If they get rid of Kuwana, that'll be enough to muddy the waters.
So who's running the show in public security? Do they have a name?
I wasn't told, unfortunately. Afraid I'm further down the food chain than you thought. Yeah, Watanabe speaking. Ijincho?
Huh?
Right. Got it. Call me if anything else comes up. Kawana's been spotted. A witness reported seeing him in Ijincho.
Seriously? He's back here?
Couldn't say for sure.
Where's he at?
Fukutokucho, in Koreatown, where the Komi Jewel hang out. The police are headed there now.
Komi Jewel?
Apparently it means spider web in Korean. You haven't seen it? It's made to look like it's abandoned.
And Kawana's there?
You're not gonna say you got that from me, right?
I don't have much time. You said Kawana might have an accident, didn't you? I'm sure that's why you're telling me all this.
If you find him, let him know it's public security that's after him. They mean business.
Ah, the Gomi Jewel. Is this one of those times where it forces me to go? Yep, looks like it. Or at least forces me to go a certain way. That's right, because the Gomi Jewel are in this area. I remember from Yakuza Like a Dragon. Alright, well, what we'll do then is fly close to there and we'll... Wait, what? Okay, how many roses did he need? Unable to progress in those. Yeah. Stop by in the evening. Kappa, Paradise, Extracting Truth. Think he needed roses. Don't know how many though. Let's check skills. 25,000. Don't need to boost the grip. My health's still at a decent point. That could be useful. Getting out of a chokehold. Simple wall strike. Leapfrog over and punch him. Run knocked down using an EX move. While running during EX boost, okay. Yeah, EX boost, EX boost. EX light bullet, drunken fist. Taunt a downed enemy to charge it. Enhanced reversal. Up that. EX gauge gradually charge while your health is low. That could help. Increases the effectiveness while at low health. Whoa. Allows more reversal to be used against any enemy attack. Applies only during EX boost. Okay. Cancel your actions by evading. Applies only to Crane style. Increases attack damage in Tiger style while your health is low. Glad I checked in this. There's some useful skills here, actually. Reduce damage taken when falling from high places when you fail to brace for impact. That'll help. Cool. Yeah, we'll head close to the Gomi Jewel, and then we'll end up calling it for this part. I'll take a little break, and I'll probably get right back to this. Wait, can I grunt? No way. Can I? Oh, that's sweet. That's sick. I forgot you could grind. Don't make sense. You're riding on a skateboard, and skateboarders can do that. That fell off my board, but that's okay. Alright, now let's head over by the Gomi Jewel. I'm still pretty good on some health items, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll go ahead and ignore some of the group's enemies. Oh right, that's the iron plate from earlier. I think their Ibisu pawn shop here is down here. Benton Pawn. Yeah, it's quite a bit of distance. I'm not worried about it. It's only 10,000 yen. Not that strapped for cash. Uh-oh.
Yagami-shi, it's me. I have an update for you. It seems Kawana has been spotted in Ijincho.
Yeah, in Komijo, right? I'm headed there now.
Ah, fastidious as ever. But the police have already started blocking off Komijo.
Already?
They're probably going to surround the area and gradually close in on Kawana-san. What's your plan, Yagami-shi?
Public security is probably behind that. And according to Nabe-san, once they capture Kawana, he'll end up in an accident.
An accident?
Long story short, I need to find Kawana before the cops do. Can you navigate me to him?
I most certainly can. For now, just keep heading toward Komijo. In the meantime, I'll be monitoring the surrounding area. Oh, and I'll dispatch Sugiura-shi.
Appreciate that, Tsukumo.
Okay, well with that phone call, gonna call it there. When we come back, we're gonna probably get to the bottom of this and meet up with Kawana again. We'll probably find him and we'll see where the story goes from there. Looks like that's Blockade right there. But definitely hope you guys are enjoying this walkthrough. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great afternoon or day.